Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm host today, Mark Menchaca. I also got Dylan here with me, and got ourselves, I think, a pretty good match. We got ourselves Mr. Dean Manness and Mr. Erick Moreno. I think both guys, I think, have been kind of itching to get back in the into the field here a little bit, and I think we got ourselves not a terrible one. I think I've said that already, but I think I'm just stressing that we got ourselves a good match. Dylan, say something I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this one. I know both these guys are looking forward to, righting, some of the wrongs from their last past, their previous matches. Like, they've had some bad luck recently, but they're both very strong rookie players this year, even though Dean technically debuted last year. Like, he had, one match. But this year, I mean, he's had a bit of bad luck, and Moreno has had a bit of bad luck recently, too. So I know they're very hungry. I think it should be a good match. Let's go.
All right. Well, first we'll bring in Erick Moreno. Erick, how you doing?
I wish I was hungry, but I just finished eating. And I ate too quickly, so I'm feeling a little bit sick. So this is the second match I have where I'm sick. But I'm happy to be here. I am indeed hungry for at least a pretty good match because, as you said, I have very rotten luck with especially the wheel round. I never get what I want, or sometimes I get what I think I want, and then I realize, oh, this is exactly the same amount of movies I haven't seen. So I don't expect to win because Dean is really, really good player here and in Fandom. But I really want to show how good I can be in this league because I haven't really had the chance, even if I got a win a long time ago. But I'm expecting to be fun, expecting to answer at least the 2 questions right in the first round, which I did. I didn't one time. One time I was sick. But and hopefully with the new, this is the first time I played with the new round, the new third round, but this sort of tweak third round. So let's see how that one goes too.
Alrighty. Well, let's bring here. You're going to face today, so Dean Manness with his manager Igor. Guys, you ready today?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm pretty excited for a couple reasons. One of them, thought I was done for the season. I haven't won yet this year, so I figured I was done. It was over. Got the match set up. Was really excited, and I actually was secretly hoping it would be Mark and Dylan calling it because that is the match I have won. That is the team combination of the singles match that I have won in my career. So very excited to see them here, and then also, brought another rookie sensation on the call here. Brought Igor, who's also played Erick before. I mean, things are looking up for me. I think this one's everything's falling into place. I just hope I get some questions right today.
We've got a Canadian invasion here. It's going to be great. Dylan's on the desk, a group of Canadians repping Rogue Nation, and I think Dean's got a very good chance to get himself a win here. So let's make it happen.
All righty. Goodbye, Igor. And say you want us on the desk. One of a few for that one, but let's get started with round number 1. Don't work like this. You're gonna get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. You're gonna have 15 seconds to write the answer down on the whiteboard. At the end of that time, we will ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You get all 8 correct, you're gonna get a bonus question, also worth 1 point. You also have 3 repeats and a challenge used throughout the match. Any questions before we get started?
Nope.
Cool. Start with the first question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Dolly Parton performed an original song for what 80s film she also acted in?
You know who isn't happy to see us on the desk every time we host?
No.
The editors.
Yeah, they fucking hate us. They're expecting some horrible challenge in the middle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Dean.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Erick.
Yeah. Now I put Oscar.
Right. Well, spelled out. 9 to 5 is the correct answer. On your next question,
which will come in the category of drama. In Licorice Pizza, what is the profession of Benny Safdie's character? And we will take a general answer.
He's a weird guy.
Any Sappy?
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I mean, even if he isn't, he just feels like he's a weird guy.
Have you seen him in Oppenheimer? He's a weird guy.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
Some sort of politician?
Dean.
I've also got politician.
Politicians are correct. Yeah, both getting that right.
What is he specifically? Just
I believe he's running for mayor, but
okay.
Yeah, it's not written down. It's on the doc. I don't. Yeah. No one's there with the save. Your next question in the category 2000s. In The Devil Wears Prada, Miranda and Andy go to a fashion event in what European city?
I was just thinking about this movie.
So I don't know about you, Dylan. I just live my life by what the doc says.
Yeah.
I will change pen real quick, but I already got my answer written, just to be safe.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. We're Dean.
I got Paris.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah, the Emily in this movie didn't went to Paris, but they did. Paris.
Yeah, Paris, correct answer. Clean sweep again.
So your next question will come in the category of romance. What were Annie and Alvy doing when they first met in Annie Hall? I guess both those would have worked for the grammar of the sentence, but like you said, go buy the doc, you know? We're two buy the book guys here.
I went by the book this last match, and it's probably to the detriment of the match. 5.
Oh, no.
Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
I don't know. At a party? I haven't seen it in a while.
Dean.
And we got having coffee.
Both are incorrect. No perfect rounds. They're really for playing tennis. Playing tennis.
Oh, okay.
Going on to your next question in the category of crime. In Out of Sight, after they first meet outside of a prison, where specifically do Jack and Karen spend time together one-on-one? Ooh.
2 back-to-back first meeting questions.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And this one's more sexy than the other.
Did anyone study communications? Because I wish you had a question about the...
3.
What's the...
2.
Ignore.
We'll come back
for
to
that.
Yeah. Hands down. Dean, I think.
I've got hotel.
All right. Eric.
I haven't seen it, but I also put a hotel.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for a car trunk.
Okay, that makes sense. So
your next question will come in the category of directors. Who directed Face Off, Broken Arrow, and Hard Target?
Those are some movies.
Also,
Yes.
in Annie Hall, there's a... I think you call it a communicologist, but a very important person in communications. The guy that talks in the theater. But I forgot his name, so I'm glad you didn't ask that because I forgot.
You don't need to spend any more time on it. Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
John Woo.
Okay, Dean.
John Woo.
Yep, John Woo is correct. Yeah. On to your penultimate question. Category of 2010s. What decade is 2013's The Book Thief predominantly set in?
I appreciate Dean using the Wu-Tang spelling of John Woo there. That made me happy. Wu-Tang forever.
I would not expect you to be down with the Wu-Tang Clan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to, I think, Dean. I don't remember. Dean.
I've got 1950s.
Cool.
Right. Eric?
I got 1940s.
1940s is correct. Eric tying it up with that.
Well, I was between that and 30s. I knew it was Nazi Germany.
So your final question in round number 1 will come in the category of classics. Who plays Count Orlok in 1922's Nosferatu? Do you like the Wu-Tang Clan? No, that's all I can think about.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, I don't know if I've heard a Wu-Tang Clan song. I probably have. Like,
Would it be
I
Cream?
just I just couldn't place it. 5, 4, 3.
Cream is a good one.
Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
Max Shrek.
Okay, Dean.
Yeah, I don't have.
I could be wrong.
Max Shrek is the correct answer. Eric taking the lead there. At the end at 5-4. So we have Dylan.
That is what I have.
All right, great. We are going over to the wheel round. It's going to work like this. Each competitor is going to chance to spin our wheel. They like what they land on the first time. They can keep it. If not, they can like to spin again. But they will have to keep what they land on the second time and get 5 questions for whatever category you land on. Each worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down the multiple choice for 1 point. But there is stealing, so watch your ass. And then the categories on tonight's wheel are Audrey Hepburn, romantic comedies, Scream franchise, animated, classic, Oscars, 1970s, actors and actresses, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Eric, you're in the lead, so would you like to spin first or defer?
Oh, it's the first time I've been in the lead in a while. I will go second.
Go second, all right. So we'll bring in Igor and Dean. This will be your first spin. And you land on Audrey Hepburn. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
We'll take.
All right.
Okay.
Well, goodbye, Igor. And goodbye, Wheel. Dylan, please read these Audrey Hepburn questions.
Sure thing. So, Dean, your first question in the category of Audrey Hepburn. In what film does Hepburn play a character that gets the alias Thin Girl?
Love in the Afternoon.
That is correct for 2 points.
That was a close one.
Your next question. During the opening of Funny Face, Maggie announces that the theme of the issue of the magazine due to come out is to have what colored theme?
Pink.
That is correct for another 2 points. Your next question. Who plays private investigator Charles Rutledge in They All Laughed?
Four, 3, 2.
John Ritter.
That is correct for another 2 points. So now your penultimate question in this category. Who directed Laughter in Paradise?
Five, 4, 3.
Mario Zampi.
That is correct for another 2 points. So now your final question in this category. What kind of company did Sam Rothi run in Bloodline?
A drug company.
I think we can accept that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we can accept that.
That is correct for 2 points. We had pharmaceutical company here,
Okay.
so yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, the Dean gets a score up to 14. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
All righty, we'll bring back up the wheel. And Eric, this will be your first spin.
Yay.
And you land on classics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I don't hate it, but I would like to spin again.
All righty. We have to keep what you land on this time. And it lands on very narrowly Oscars.
Okay.
So I will ask you your questions in Oscars. Be prepared for the Oscars.
Yeah.
All right. First question. In what category were the films Phantom of the Opera, Home Alone, and The Princess Bride all nominated for Oscars?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Multiple choice options are A, Best Production Design, B, Best Original Song, C, Best Original Score, or D, Best Costume Design.
Let's go with B, Best Original Song.
B, Best Original Song is correct for 1 point.
It crossed my mind.
All right, your next question. What film won Best Visual Effects for films released in 1997?
It's, 7, Titanic.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question. Who received nominations for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress for films released in 2002?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, Nicole Kidman, B, Julianne Moore, C, Meryl Streep, or D, Salma Hayek.
Julianne Moore.
That is correct for 1 point.
Just when you said it was between Nicole Kidman and Julianne Moore, I knew that.
All right, well, your penultimate question. Barry Levinson, Ridley Scott, and Oliver Stone all lost Best Director in the same year to whom? Five.
Multiple.
All right, multiple choice options are A, Jonathan Demme, B, Kevin Costner, C, Steven Spielberg, or D, Sidney Pollack.
Jonathan Demme.
Jonathan Demme is correct for 1 point. Moving to your final question in the category. How many times was Jack Nicholson nominated for Best Actor before he won for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Shoot. Hate numbers.
Five.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat question again. How many times was Jack Nicholson nominated for Best Actor before he won for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Multiple.
You said multiple choice?
Oh, you just said multiple?
Yes,
okay.
sorry.
Excuse me. Your multiple choice options are A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4.
So 2.
2 is incorrect. Going over to Dean for the 1 point steal. Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
I'm going to say 3.
3 is correct for the 1 point steal. The movies were Five Easy Pieces, The Last Detail, and Chinatown.
I wasn't sure about the last lead detail. I knew 5 ECPs in Chinatown.
Definitely. Dean gets a score up to 15 with that steal, and Erick totally gets up to 10 after his rounds. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
All righty, cool. All right, we're going to go on to the third and final round, which is our new and improved Pick Your Poison round, which our competitors still get 8 categories before the match. But this time they will draft from the categories that have been pre-selected. Once a category is picked, their opponent cannot answer a question from that category. We will go until we're out of questions or until one player has been mathematically eliminated. The categories for round 3 today are war, action adventure, crime, westerns, 1990s, drama, classics, and music. We're going to let the competitors draft from these categories right now, unless we cut this out, and we'll be back in that case. Okay, got all the categories drafted. Reminder again, these scores 15-10. Erick, since you are behind, we will start off with you. So what category would you like to answer from what point value? And so from 1, 2, 3, or 4 points.
I'll take crime for 3 points.
Crime for 3. Alrighty. I read your questions in the last round, so Dylan, why don't you go ahead and read from this round?
All right. So your question in crime. According to Alec Baldwin's character in Glengarry Glen Ross, what does the person who sells the most shares get? And we will take a general answer.
They get, I remember that quote. They get shit or nothing. Shit.
As incorrect, we're looking for a car, specifically a Cadillac. Yeah.
Wrong quote. Sorry.
Okay. Well, that will stick with you. And what's the next category you want to take for what point value?
I'll take classics for 2.
Classics for 2.
All right. So your question in the category of classics. Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra co-star in what classic musical?
Oh, shit.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Paint Your Wagon, but that's...
Unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for Guys and Dolls.
Yeah, that's...
All right, Erick, we'll stick with you. And want to take your 1 or your 4 pointer next?
I want to answer everything, so I take my... Oh, no, I don't get to answer anything if I don't get at least the first...
You need to hit both of these now.
Yeah, I have to hit both. Let's get the 4 pointer out of the way. Music, sorry. Yeah, music, sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
So,
and as you guys pointed out, Erick does need to hit these last 2 questions and send it back over to Dean.
All right. So your 4-point question in the category of music. In Pitch Perfect, where does Chloe hear Becca singing Bulletproof and then recruits her for the Bellas?
Okay. No, they weren't singing Bulletproof. Wrong song, but it doesn't matter. In the shower.
That is correct for 4 points.
The song is Titanium. Or maybe it's not. Don't quote me on that. but I got it.
All right.
That's correct. Anyway. So you're left with your last question, which is in westerns, which you have to take for 1 point, which again you have to hit to send it back over the team.
Yeah, at least it looks like a competitive match. 15-14.
So your question in the category of westerns. John Huston directed what 1948 western starring Humphrey Bogart?
Four, 3.
Rio Bravo?
And your winner by technical knockout, Dean Manness. We were looking for the treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Oh, is that a Western? Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we'll take out Dean for a second. We'll talk to Eric, our sports second place finisher today. Eric, you had the lead going out of round number 1.
Yeah.
And then I think like a lot of people here, you kind of got stuck with Oscars, but you were navigating the category, I think, better than most people had. You just had a couple misses in round 3. We're able to send it back over to Dean. But how do you feel like you did this match in general?
I actually don't feel that bad about this one. Like it's my third TKO loss in a row, but at least I got to answer my 4-pointer, and it's something like at least finally did that. And again, it happened. The wheel. I mean, props to Dean, of course, because he run with his strength. As a like it always happens to me that way. Like not always. Everyone has beaten me fair and square. Like last time I lost, like Will got stuck with Oscars and he ran away with it, and I just got unlucky with the third round. This time I got Oscars, which I'm fairly like every time the only one I how do you say it? The one I missed, I was close enough to it because I thought about it, and the rest it was just like a confidence thing because I in my gut I thought the answer immediately came when you said the multiple choice because I knew them but I wasn't sure, so I played fair enough. I didn't make any stupid enough mistakes, and then the third round the draft part, I wasn't happy about most of the categories, and I just except for the last one because that helped me music. Finally Pitch Perfect I just saw recently, so that helped. But all props to Dean. He got the job done. He didn't waver when he was behind in the first round. He ran with his ones, and he picked a good draft because I wanted some of the ones he had. But yeah, I'm not that bummed out about this loss as opposed to the last 2 before this one.
I gotta tell you, Eric, I think there have been a lot of people that have been disappointed with the categories that have been up to pick a lot this part of the season. So you're not
just
sure
a lot of the draw. Yeah, sometimes they are like that, and sometimes I am not. Most of these are similar, like war, crime, classics is a very particular strength of some people, I guess, and I know my fair share in the general knowledge of those, but not. The Treasure of Sierra Madre just I was stuck with the Rio because I didn't remember that was a Western, but that's what I put in the first one, then in the 1-pointer, so it makes sense. But at least I got some points in the last round, so I'm happy with that.
Well, Eric, I'm sure we'll see you back sometime next season, and you'll get some good time off. See you next time, Eric. Oh, shit. And then we'll bring in your winner today, Dean Manness. Here is his manager for today, Igor. Dean, you won by technical knockout, which is always a nice thing to be able to do. You're able to keep pace there, you're able to get a steal round number 2. But how do you feel you did this match?
I feel really good. I think the match was really close. Even though it was a TKO, I was down in round 1, which seems to be how I always come out of round 1. I got to fix that round 1, but I was down. I spun, obviously, what I wanted in round 2, and I think this match, how it differs than every other match I've played before, I went for things instead of checking down to multiple choice when I was a little bit unsure. I just decided that I had confidence in myself and I would go for what I thought. And I needed those big 10 points because Erick did a great job with Oscars. I had seen him get Oscars before. I had seen him get a decent amount of points. I knew that that was not going to be a bad category for him. I knew he was going to be able to put points on the board and there wasn't going to be much steals for me. So that was, I was definitely sweating it. I knew I needed big points in round 2. I think if it was flipped and he gets Scream and I get Oscars, I'm in that position and I got to make a big comeback. So yeah, props to him for getting into that third round, not down too much. And then just a, tough third round that didn't line up for him. I was definitely sweating whatever I would have to take for my 1-pointer. The categories I would also agree were not great for me. So I was like, what the heck do I even take for the 1? So yeah, it was, anyways, I'm very happy. I haven't won in like a year, like a calendar year. So I'm pretty pumped about this right now.
Anything, Igor?
No, Dean pretty much said it all. It was a great win for him. Really proud of him. That Hepburn round was absolutely insane. He absolutely killed that. Obviously, it's a strength, but killed it. 10 out of 10 in any melee category is very good, and not many people can do that even in their strength. Erick played great, really handled Oscars really well, played a good first round. And yeah, it's unfortunate that the third round is what it is. There's a lot of general categories there, and if you haven't seen the movie, it's going to be tough to get 3s and 4s. But luckily, we didn't have to deal with that today. So props to Dean. And I guess I'm 1-0 as a manager, so I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Well, Dean, this put you back up to 500, 2-2. Anybody you want to play next time?
Like I always say, give me anybody. 2-2 is pretty good. I mean, on 500, I'll take anybody. Throw me someone who's been playing for a long time. I'll take it.
All right. We'll see what we can do. Say goodbye to you guys for now. Goodbye, Igor. Goodbye, Dean. Dylan, what else you got for us?
Look, I think this was a really great match. Obviously, great performance from Dean in round number 2 there, like hitting all the questions asked to him, including the seal. Very impressive stuff there, like Igor said. Not many people can go 10 for 10 in their strength. Like, it's very impressive whenever you see someone who is like that dialed into the game where they can pull that many points out of it. Very impressive. Also, good showing for Erick too. It's just, bad luck, like they said in round 3, when none of the categories seem to, when like the randomization of the categories doesn't go your way, it can be pretty hard to claw back from a deficit. So I feel bad for him there, but overall really solid performance from both these guys. Excited to see them both back in the next season.
100% there. We're going to say goodbye to you for now, so it'll be end of this episode on Multiplex Movie Melee. Thank you for the competitors who came here today, Mr. Dean Manness and Erick Moreno, as well as Dean's manager, Igor. And thank you, Dylan, for coming here. And I don't want to thank myself. That just sounds weird. But I will thank everybody here at Multiplex for putting this show on the road for us, so we can keep doing this for you guys. And just be well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a minute.
Bye-bye.